Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today is February 28th, the last day of February. We are getting new monthly candles here in about an hour for crypto, and on Monday we will be getting new monthly candles for stocks. So why is that important? Well, the monthly chart is one we focus on here on this channel. Again, we are swing traders, not day traders, guys. But the monthly candles are very, very important. You can see that Bitcoin's actually going to close with a red dot here on the monthly, but you could see it's wicking right down into that 9 EMA that we use here. Okay, why is that important? Because that acts as support very, very often. You can see right here in September, it wicked down into it, it pumped. It wicked down into it here, it pumped. So we'll see if this level holds up here. I'm really liking the daily close for Bitcoin here. This is a bull hammer candle. If you guys are not familiar with what a bull hammer is, it is, well, it pretty much just looks like this. It's when the price wicks all the way down, right? They wicked it all the way down to 78, and then it got sucked right back up. So we're getting new crypto candles. This video is being recorded at about 3 p.m. We're getting new crypto candles in about an hour here. So you guys are going to see the alerts get called out, but there's a chance that Bitcoin could have a daily dot here come tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday, if not Saturday, Sunday, as long as we can hold on to that $77,000 level. I'm fully bullish on crypto, guys. I know a lot of people are getting bearish, and that's a good sign, right? Because all the geniuses in retail, right? Everybody, all the retail right now, you see it. Everyone's down here in despair. Oh, it's over. I see people looking, they want to short now and things like that. And it's like, dude, the move has already happened. The move to the downside has already happened. We're already down 25%, right? So you should have been shorting back here at 102, 103. You're too late to the party. When the move already goes in the direction, like, for example, Chainlink's down 41% this month. So why do you want to short something here already down 41%? You guys see what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm still fully bullish. Again, I know why I'm buying these assets. I know why I'm buying crypto, so that's why the moves like this last week don't scare me. It actually makes me happy because I'm excited to buy more at a lower price. So a lot of buyers actually stepping in here at the end of the day. The end of the month in crypto is always going to be the most volatile, guys, because we get the new monthly candles. So I truly believe that the smart money right now, they're trying to flush all the retail they can out right now, right? They're manipulating the market. Okay, you're talking about, right, for like Chainlink, 41% down in 1 month. Okay, that is a manipulation dip. It kind of reminds me of this dip they had back here. That was 36%. What did it do? It ripped for the next 12 months. So these kind of moves in crypto, guys, are very, very common. February has been a very, very, very bloody month. It's actually been one of the bloodiest months since like the beginning of time. So if you made it, if you're still hanging on, congratulations. Okay, I think you made it through the worst part of it. Now we just got to be patient, right? We got to hold our bags and we just got to wait, guys. We're literally down here inside of discount territory. Again, we want to be selling up here inside of the red zone. Okay, we don't want to be selling down here in the golden zone. Every time price goes up here to the red zone on our Fibonacci tool that we use, okay, you're always saying, damn, I wish I was buying down here. Okay, I'm using just Chainlink as an example here. Again, this was sitting at $10 back in November of 2024. It went from 10 all the way up to 30. That was a 200% move from November to December. Okay, that took 30 days. So that could literally be the month of March. The month of March, we could literally reverse and go all the way back up to the red zone where we would be sitting back at 30 bucks. So again, there is too many fundamental things in the crypto market right now for me to be bearish. Like, yeah, the price action in the short term has absolutely sucked. But as a swing trader, right, I'm okay with being wrong in the short term as long as I'm going to be long in the long term, because I believe there's going to be an infinite amount of money flowing over to the crypto market over the next couple of years, especially when Trump is president, right? For the next 4 years, money's going to be flowing in. So this little dip we've had over the last week or two, it's been really ugly, right? I mean, look at the week for Chainlink here. It's down 16% in 1 week, in 7 days. Okay, you look at that and you're like, oh my God. Okay, it's only a week though. Again, on this channel, we are 1 to 6 months out on trades, guys. Okay, we're not day traders. We are swing traders. Okay, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at all of our watch list here. I got a list loaded up for you guys. So these are going to be all the stocks that we're going to be looking at going into March and going into next week. So these are going to be the ones we're going to be looking to buy, looking for opportunities, looking for setups here using the charts and our tools. So let me go ahead and cover the rules really quick for everybody that is new. And I just want to welcome everybody who is new and everybody who is returning. I hope everyone's having a really, really good day and a really good week. I mean, we've probably all had better weeks than this week, but guess what? Hey, we're in here together. We're still hanging on. We're the few, the proud, the Spartans, right? We're here together. We're holding each other accountable. Okay, we do not panic sell. Okay, dips down here. Again, we never want to sell down here in this territory ever. Okay, because once we get to the bottom golden zone on our Fibonacci, guys, that is when prices are very, very discounted. So that's just one thing I want to cover first here on the Fibonacci. Okay, there's 3 different zones on this tool. Okay, and this is part of our trading indicator. So the top zone right here is the red zone. This is where we want to be selling. This is where we want to be taking profits. Okay, the middle zone right here is going to be the average. So when we're buying in this zone, we're buying around an average price. Okay, and then down here in this zone, this is when we are buying at discounted prices. Okay, so if you come back here to that cheat sheet I just had pulled up. So again, the middle zone is going to be the mean. There's 2 places that we want to buy. We want to buy at the mean, which is the average, and we also want to buy down here in despair, which is discount territory. This is like bargain shopping, right? You're going out, you're going to the store, it's 50% off. Okay, everything's 50% off down here. And we're literally sitting in this zone for a lot of these altcoins. Okay, and then that red zone, when we're up here, that's when everyone's freaking out. I mean, you guys were around in January and December when the markets were just absolutely ripping, right? The sentiment was totally different than it was today, right? Everyone's losing their minds, right? They call it the mania phase. There's so much enthusiasm. Everybody's jacked up. You know, their portfolios just went up a bunch. Everyone's just having a good time. Yeah, right? Everything's a good time, right? XRP is going to $10,000 by the end of the year, right? Okay, that's called delusion. Okay, that's when people are very excited. And we know when we're at this point, guys, we know when we're at that point of delusion and mania, when we're up in that red zone. Again, we want to be taking profits up here in the red zone. That red dot right there was the perfect time to sell Chainlink right there at $29. Okay, it called it out right there. Okay, the red dots are our sell signals. The green dots are our buy signals. Okay, so in the middle, again, this is the mean. And then down here is discount territory. So if you're buying your asset down here, you're getting it at a very, very good price. You're getting it, again, bargain shopping. Things are 50% off, right? You're going to the store. You're buying your groceries at a very, very big discount, okay? Right here, you're getting a fair price. Right here, you're getting a discounted price. And up here, you're getting a very expensive price. We want to buy at the average, and we want to buy at a discounted price. And then we want to sell when things are expensive. So we use this Fibonacci tool here to determine where we are at in this cycle. Again, red is up here. Bottom golden zone down here, middle golden zone, right? Average, fair price right here. Okay, the mean is another word for average. Okay, if you're getting something at an average price, you're just getting it at a normal price, a fair price. Okay, we like to buy at a fair price and we like to buy at a discounted price. And we are 1 to 6 months out. 1 to 6 months out on all trades. So I pretty much just covered everything that we like to talk about here in the rules. Again, we're swing traders that focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay. I just really want to reiterate that because I see people posting in the comments and stuff like that. Hey, a green dot came yesterday on the daily chart, but I'm down 4%. What the heck, you know? We're not day traders. When we enter a position, we're not buying for the next day's price or the next week's price. We're buying for the prices in 1 to 6 months. Okay, that is our time frame we are looking at using this strategy. Okay, we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. That's everything that I just talked about, the red and green dots, the Fibonacci zones, literally everything that we're going to talk about today in today's video. If you guys do not have the trading indicator yet, you can come over here to the trading indicator tab inside the Discord. Okay, and click on this link right here, and everything that we use in today's video, the red and green dots, the Fibonacci zones, the 9 EMA, everything that you see on my screen will load directly into your TradingView account. It just takes a couple of clicks, and your screen will look exactly like mine. Okay, if you have any questions or need support with that, my email is right here, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Okay, so what we want to do, what we're looking for is assets with a green dot on the monthly chart. Like I said, we focus on a monthly and a daily chart here, and I'm really nervous that this isn't actually recording. Give me 1 second here. Yes, we're recording. Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry about not going live today, guys. Again, I'm on the road. My wife had a doctor's appointment. I had to drive her to it. So, yeah, normally we're live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Normally I'll take some live comments and questions and stuff like that. But for today, this is just the premiere. So this is actually pre-recorded. But with that being said, we want to look for assets with a green dot on the monthly chart. Okay. So a chart that I like to use for this is Bitcoin. Okay. And with this red and green dot indicator down here, guys. Okay, the green dots and the red dots are going to be the more accurate on the higher time frames. So the first one we want to focus on is a monthly chart. Okay, the monthly chart, you can see this is a chart of Bitcoin, has literally called the bottom for Bitcoin since 2015. You can see back here in 2015, July of 2015, Bitcoin's price was $400. You see that on the side of my, well, it was about anywhere from $400 to $700. Okay, green dots came here September 15th or July 15th. It went all the way up here to 18,000. That was like a 10,000% move. You got a red dot and it pulled back. What happened? It pulled back for 2 years. Boom. April of 2019, you got the green dot at 4,000. It pumped all the way up here to 70,000. Okay, pulled all the way back. Boom, called the bottom again. We called this one out in January of 2023. That was priced at around 17,000. That was Bitcoin's price, 17,000 off that green dot. And of course, it hit 110 up here. So you are seeing a red dot here on Bitcoin, right? So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make sure that that $80,000 level is going to hold. We went down, we touched it today and bounced. Okay, I think there's a very good chance that Bitcoin could come down to 75 or so. Okay, so you just want to be careful, right? The next green dot is absolutely going to have to hold here on the daily chart. So that brings me to my next point. Okay, we only buy the day of the green dot in the golden zones. Okay, the golden zones, again, are the middle and down here. So what gave a green dot today? So Coinbase gave a green dot today. Coinbase gave a green dot here on the monthly chart. Or I'm sorry, on the daily chart. So this would be a great entry right here today. Okay, right at the bottom of the golden zone on Coinbase's stock. Perfect entry here on Friday the 28th. You'd simply just set a stop loss right there at $200. Beautiful trade setup right there, right? Bitcoin, on the other hand, right? Bitcoin has a red dot on the monthly. So the only way I ever want to buy a red dot on the monthly is if it's way down here inside the golden zone. A good example of this would be like Ethereum down here. Okay, again, Ethereum got the red dot here at the beginning of the month. That was called out at around 3,300. But the fact that it's all the way down here at the bottom golden zone on that green line, okay, last time it touched the green line was right here on September 9th. Okay, that was literally at 2,100, right where we're sitting. The time before that, okay, you have to go all the way back here to like 2022 when it was at 1,000. So the only exception to buying with a monthly red dot, guys, the only exception to buying with a monthly red dot is that it has to be at the bottom of the Fibonacci on the daily chart, okay? And it has to be showing a green dot. So I wouldn't buy Ethereum yet. I would wait till the green dot comes here, okay? And that actually broke down below 2,100 today and got sucked right back up. So again, the end of the month, guys, is always going to be the most volatile. Okay, the last 3 days of every month, it's always going to be major, major price action because the whales, right, the smart money, okay, these guys, the smart money and the institutions, they're not day trading, folks. They're placing their bets for the 1 to 6 month time frame, 12 months out, 24 months out. They're not in here sitting on their computers for 24 hours a day looking at the price every 5 minutes. Okay, and that's why we take a different approach here because we want to trade like the smart money. We want to trade like the institutional investors. These guys aren't sitting in front of their computers all day long and trying to make 1 to 2% like all these quote unquote day traders are doing, right? We're not day traders. They're setting up their moves based on months, not days or hours or seconds, right? Like the majority of people. Okay, so that is why the end of the month is always going to be the most volatile. Okay, again, I really think the smart money is trying to flush all the crypto retail out right now. I think this last move over the last couple of weeks has totally been manipulation. And normally after the manipulation dips is always when you get the big rip. So I'm still fully bullish on altcoins. I'm still fully bullish on the crypto market. I think there's a lot of bullish things developing. So those are the rules. Again, we want to buy the daily green dots in one of the golden zones, okay, in one of these zones. If you're buying up here, you buy more down here. That's how it works. And then we're waiting, right, till that price comes back up to the red zone. And then up here is when we're taking profits. So when we buy something, we're not buying for the prices tomorrow or the next day or the next week. We're buying for the prices up here in the red zone because the price always retracts back to the red zone. It always happens. Okay. And it normally happens within a 1 to 6 month period. That's why I tell you guys, we are 1 to 6 months out on all of our investments. Okay. Sometimes it happens really fast. Sometimes it happens in 30 days like this one did. Boom. You got the green dot right there on ETH in November at 2,400. Boom. 30 days it took to go 150%. You more than doubled your money in 30 days if you entered on this green dot. So again, we want to enter the day of the green dot. Okay, and I kind of went over the selling strategy right there, but we're looking to sell when that daily stochastic RSI, that is going to be the light blue line on the indicator. Okay, this line right here. Okay, when that hits 100, just like it did right here, boom, sold off. Just like it did right here, boom, good time to be taking profits. That's always a good time to take some off. You don't ever have to sell your whole position, but you can sell 25 to 50% of it when that happens. So that's just one thing we look for on the daily. And then the second thing is obviously we get that red dot inside of the red zone. Okay, the red dot in the red zone, this one right here on December 8th for Ethereum, literally called the top. Okay, same thing right here, literally called the top right there. Okay, same thing for Bitcoin. Okay, I was telling you guys to sell up here at 106. Okay, what happened? Red dot in the red zone, touching that red line, perfect time to take profits. XRP, same thing. Okay, red dot up here in the red zone at the top, 330. I was telling you guys to sell some up here. Okay, I was saying get out of XRP. What did it do? It retraced all the way back to 170 for about a 50% dip. So if you're selling up here and buying the dip, that's kind of the gist of it. Anytime we get up in this red zone and we start getting red dots, we need to exit our positions. We need to get out of a position. Okay, we don't hold forever. Again, we're 1 to 6 month swing traders. So I wanted to go over that before we went over the watch list here. We're going to dive into this now. And we drop the watch list every single Friday. I'll share this list with you guys over in the Discord after we are done. But let me just go ahead and take a drink and we will get into these charts. Again, I hope everyone's having a great day. And again, I think we've all had better weeks in the markets, but hey, opportunities are everywhere. And that's why we're doing this video, to do our homework for next week. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start with the names that I'm currently holding. I took a couple positions this week. One of those was on CLSK. This is CleanSpark. This is a cryptocurrency mining company. So I actually bought this thing, I think it was either today or yesterday. And the reason I bought it, okay, because literally we were sitting on the bottom of that line. Okay, I showed you guys that red line. Whenever we touch that red line, I want to be taking profits, just like we should have been taking profits right there. That was literally the exact top, okay, up there at around $24. What did it do? I mean, it sold all the way off down here to $8. Okay, so I took a position on this because it was hitting that green line. If there is any place I would want to buy an asset, any place, right, for a stock, for a cryptocurrency, it would be touching this green line down here. Okay, just like CleanSpark did. So I like CleanSpark. Again, it's a cryptocurrency mining company. They're based in America. Okay, and again, it touched that green line, so I took the position. I believe I posted my trade update. Oops. I posted the trade update. If you guys are a member of the Discord, you get all my trades, but I posted that trade update right here. You guys could go watch that video. I played some options. I bought some options for like 2 years out. Okay, and I was targeting like $35. But again, I'm just waiting for that thing to go back up there to the red line. So I'm buying and I'm holding this thing till it comes back up here and touches the red dotted line. That could take a month. It could take 2 months, 3 months. I don't know. All I know is we're at the bottom of the Fibonacci zone. Every time we've touched that green line in the past, it has been a buying opportunity. You can see the last time was right there in 2022 at around $1.90. What did it do? I mean, it went all the way up to $8 right there. That was around a 600% move. Okay, and then it didn't touch it right in this area. But again, whenever you're getting it down here in this zone, in this area, you are buying it at a discounted price. Okay, because the majority of people are buying it up here, right? On that chart I showed you, when everyone's losing their minds, this is when everyone's buying up here at 24. Whenever we're down here, this is where I want to be taking positions, building positions, and entering here on these green dots. So that's CLSK, and it's still very bullish. It's up 6% today. I think I did enter on that yesterday. So a nice little move today, up 6%. Trump coin, this is kind of a meme coin. It's just a meme play. I have a very small position on this. I'm holding it just to see what happens, but $10 is going to be a big level for that. I may look to average down if I have some cash. okay, if I get a green dot there on the daily. So I'm waiting for the green dot again. This thing was all the way up here at $80. This is where retail was buying, right, guys? Everyone was buying when it launched. $80. Oh, my God, it's Donald Trump's coin. Everybody buy, 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 buy. Everybody buy, okay? Delusion, new paradigm. Oh, my God, okay, get rugged. So I bought a little bit right here at 15. I bought a little bit at 30. I think my average cost is around 23, so I'm down like 40% on this position. But again, it's a long-term position. I'm just holding on to it. Right now, I'm watching $10, and I'm looking for a green dot on the daily chart for Trump. It's still a very, very new project. Again, it just launched a little over a month ago, so it's only been around for about a month. A lot of things can happen over the next year. And again, just waiting on that green dot confirmation, and I'll look to unload the position when that stochastic RSI that we were talking about, that light blue line, comes back up there and touches that white dotted line here on Trump. Snapchat. Okay, Snapchat, I'm still looking to average down on this on the next green dot. I still really like this company. We're down here inside the golden zone. My target on this is up here at 17. See, this one doesn't have a green dot on the monthly chart yet, but this thing's just been going sideways since 2022. It's been stuck in this range. I think this is one of the best social media companies out there. They definitely have some of the most users behind. I think they're third for daily active users behind TikTok and Instagram. But I think they're very, very undervalued right now. I think either someone's going to buy them out or they're going to figure out how to monetize better. But this thing just looks very, very cheap down here. Again, I want to buy in this zone, and I want to be selling up here in this zone. You can see it had a really nice move back in 2024 from 10 all the way up to 17. That was a 70% move. So I'm buying and holding, and I'm looking to average down on Snapchat on the daily dot. And again, if you guys are new to the channel, okay, we call out all the alerts over here inside the alerts section. All the daily, the monthly, and the weekly alerts are called out over here for you guys. That's in the alerts section. And then this Overkill alerts, I told you guys I share my trades right here. Every single buy and sell I make goes right here in Overkill trades. But Overkill alerts, these are my hand-picked signals. So I posted a couple of these today, but again, that's just the difference between the alerts. You get all the real-time alerts over here. Obviously, if you have the indicator, the trading indicator, you can see for yourself. But those are called out. So when that Snapchat green dot on the daily gets called out, I will be looking to average down on the position. That was up about 3% today, so I'm hoping it has some follow-through into next week. Again, I really like the company. DJT, I actually averaged down on this one today. I started buying this one around 30. Well, actually, I was buying this one back here, but I ended up selling somewhere around 40. But it's back down in the golden zone. So we got the green dot yesterday. So I entered at 30, and I averaged down here today at around 23. Again, I'm not going all in, guys. We don't go all in on the positions. We want to make sure that if we're wrong, we're able to average down. So I recommend using 5, right, anywhere from 2.5 to 10% per position that you take. And what I mean by that is your total portfolio. So if you have, say, $10,000 in your portfolio and you want to enter with a 5% total allocation, 5% of 10,000 is going to be 5%. If you guys want to calculate that on a calculator, you pull this up. Okay, so if I have a $10,000, right, a $10,000 portfolio, I'm going to multiply it by 0.05. Okay, that's 5%. That's $500. So I would allocate 5% here and then 5% down here. Okay, green dot, we enter on the day of the green dot, enter on the day of the green dot. And again, we're just going to hold till it gets back up here to the red zone. Okay, I don't know when that's going to be. Again, it could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be a month, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months. We never really know, right? All we know right now is that we're in this bottom golden zone and we're getting a discounted price on DJT. And if you're buying good quality projects, right, good crypto and good stocks, okay, I posted a pretty good video in Discord today about a guy talking about, okay, you need to understand, it's not, the question is not what to buy, it's why to buy it. So why are you buying some of these projects, right? A lot of people are chasing meme coins and shit coins and stocks that just don't have any utility or revenue or anything like that. They're just buying it because some guy on Twitter said, oh, this meme coin's gonna 5,000x, right? I'm buying DJT because I know about the fundamentals of the company, right? First off, it's the president of the United States media company, so that gives it a little bit of credibility. Okay, there's room for growth, and they're going to start launching their own financial ETFs and stuff like that. So they have a lot of big things coming out. So I just like the company in general, and I'm willing to hold it because, again, I like the company. I believe they're going to grow as time goes on. They're not some here now, gone tomorrow stock. So again, I like this one down here in the golden zone. Again, I bought that one today. It had a green dot yesterday. And I like the green candle today. So again, can it go lower? Yes. But look where it hit last time. Boom. What did it hit? It hit the green line back down here at 12 bucks. What did it do? It went from 12 all the way up to $55. That was a 400% move. Okay. You want to measure that? Okay. Look at that. If you bought the bottom of that green line right there, you literally made 359% on your trade. And again, that was what, from September all the way up there to October. That was 1 month, 30 days, 350%. So I'm looking for another move like that. Again, I like the green dot here this week. STZ, this one still looks really good. This one's holding on to that 9-day moving average. The 9-day moving average is going to be our orange line on our charts. Okay, normally when price breaks down below that is when we start the bear trend. When we break up above it, that's normally when price starts the trend up. So you guys know that Warren Buffett was buying this one a couple weeks ago. We had the golden dot on our indicator here on February 13th. That was a Thursday. It was literally bouncing right there on the on the green line at 160. There was that news that Warren Buffett bought it last quarter. So Buffett's buying it here. So, I mean, if Buffett's buying it, obviously we're doing something right by being in the position. But target on this is going to be up here to like 270. I still really like this one, and it closed above the 9 today. I'm still staying long on STZ. I still think it looks very, very cheap down here in the bottom golden zone. LMT is Lockheed Martin. That had a decent move today. Again, we're still trending above the 9 EMA. I still like this one. I entered on this one around 435 off that green dot right there. So I think I'm up around 3 to 4%. Not that big of a move just yet. But again, targeting up here at like $600. Okay, I'm holding, buying and holding till we get back up here. And this is a big aerospace and defense name. So they're like they make missiles and stuff like that. So again, very, very oversold. Look we were up here at $600 back in October. We're literally sitting down here. We bounced directly off off of that green line down there from February. So if there's any place you guys want to absolutely buy, it should be off the green line on the Fibonacci with the green dot. Okay, so I'm still staying long Lockheed Martin. Again, I still think it's cheap down here in the golden zone. Again, we're selling for the prices up here in the red zone, not for tomorrow's price or next week's price. Buying and holding until we get back up in this range. Okay, and we can take profits along the way if needed. XTZ, this one has a nice candle today. Look where we're bouncing. We're bouncing right off the low from February there. What's the monthly saying on this? The monthly's red. Okay, so again, the only exception to buying on a monthly red dot is down here in the golden zone. So I'm just buying and holding this. I think my average cost on this is around 82 cents. So I'm down a little bit on it, but again, it looks cheap down here. Last time we were down here was back in October, September, 60 cents all the way up to $1.80. That was a 180% move. So again, being patient, not caring about the 5 to 10% dips over the last couple of days, not worrying about it, dude. I'm chilling, man. I'm hanging out. I don't care if it takes a year for it to go back up here. I'm going to make 200% on my money, okay? That's doubling your money. Most people are happy with 5% a year, guys. 5% a year is what the average person is happy with, okay? That's pennies on what we're making here, okay? Pennies. Again, that's 200% back to the top. So, again, buying and holding. I'd look to average down on XTZ. I'm just not down enough. I got in at a pretty good price at around 82, so I'm only down like 10% or something like that. So this isn't really a name I'm looking to average down on. I believe you can stake this coin on Coinbase for like 5% at the moment, but it is a cryptocurrency. And again, I'm just buying and holding. Again, price is cheap down here. HP, this is a oil and gas company we've been watching. HP, again, this one had the golden dot on the Heikin-Ashi candles. So for you guys that don't know, we switch back and forth between the Heikin-Ashi candles and the normal candles. If you guys hit the star on that, on your guys' trading view, you can actually just keep them up here so you can switch back and forth. I like to look at both of them, but we got the golden dot again. The golden dot is the most bullish indication you can get from this indicator down here. They're very, very rare, but when you get them, you know that's a good time to be looking to buy. So that came around February 13th. Again, it's just consolidating right now. So it's going sideways. It did print a green dot today. So I'd like to see this one blast off over 28. If we can get over 28, This thing should just absolutely roar. I think oil and gas companies are going to do very, very well here in 2024, 2025, or I'm sorry, 2025, 2026, right? Donald Trump, he's pro-American energy. So right, oil and gas companies, American oil and gas companies should do well over the next 4 years. And HP is one of the largest oil drilling companies in America. So stock's been beaten up really bad. And I like it down here. I got a stop loss on that one at $25 just in case, but that printer green dot today. So I mean, it's still very, very cheap. I think it's literally sitting at the same price I bought it at 26.50. So I think I'm like even on that right now. Again, just going sideways. If we can break out over that 9 EMA, just like we did here next week, you should see a nice move to the upside on HP. AI, this one got clapped on their earnings, which is funny because they actually beat their earnings by 48%. They beat on revenue, and what do you know? It's sold off. So I'm still holding this position. I cashed out around 35. I cashed out a large part of my position. So I have a very small position at the moment, but I'm looking to re-enter now that we're getting closer to that green line. If we can come down to 20 bucks, get the truck, dude. That's going to be an epic opportunity to buy AI. Again, the AI has been a very, very trendy trade, but you can see the last time we touched the green line was back down here in September of 2024. We got the green dot right there. It went from 20 all the way up to 45 for about 150% move. That was September all the way up there to December. That was about a 2-month hold for 150% move there, and it's coming right back down into that zone. I think AI definitely going to look to average down on this one off the next green dot there from the indicator. And then comp, this is another cryptocurrency. Again, not really doing much, just kind of going sideways. Again, waiting for a green dot. I don't think I'm going to consider averaging down on this. I think my average is around 56 on this, so I'm down like 10-15% at the moment. Again, I'm just buying and holding until we get to these prices back up here in the red zone. So that had a nice move last time. Again, up here, you're always saying, damn, I wish I was buying down here, right? So, right, you should be buying down here, selling up here, not buying down here and then selling down here. Buying down here, holding, waiting for the price to move. And then Chainlink. Chainlink has a red dot showing today, but I really like the wick on this. Okay, it got pushed down to past just about 13 and sucked right back up. The stochastic RSI is at 0. Just tell that stochastic RSI, when that's at 0, we want to look for entries, just like how it's up here when we want to look to take some profits off. And I'm just long on the company. I think Chainlink is one of the most fundamental, the best fundamental names you can invest in the crypto market. Just personal opinion based on the research I've done. And again, I'm just holding. I'm just holding this thing, and I'll look to average down on the next green dot if we get one. I still haven't averaged down yet. I'm down pretty heavy on Chainlink. I think I bought it. I think my average cost is around 21. So like I was buying up here in the mean. So this would be a great place to average down for Link. And I think it's in a great zone. Again, last time we were down in this zone was back here in November. We went from 10 all the way up there to 30. So I think Chainlink looks really, really good. I'd look to buy on the next green dot. I considered averaging down here, but I kind of wanted to spread out a little bit. I chose to average down on DJT today instead of Chainlink. So I have a pretty heavy position on Chainlink, but I'd love to average down in this area. And then the last position I hold is Verizon. So Verizon, I'm actually shorting this position. So I bought puts. I believe I bought the puts on this one. What did I buy? I bought so this is for a year out. So when I buy my options, I look for anywhere from 6 to 12 to 24 months out. 6 months is pushing it. I like to get at least a year out. But I bought the puts for I believe it was the 33 strike. No, that was the PLTR trade there. PLTR, no, I cashed out the puts on PLTR. Oh, here's the Verizon call right here. So Verizon, I believe I bought what was it, the 33s? 33, yeah, 33 strike. I bought this on, I believe it was Wednesday when we got the red dot. So when I'm shorting, right, I'm doing the absolute opposite of what I want to do when I'm buying, right? When I'm buying, I want to buy down here in the golden zone. When I'm selling, when I'm buying puts, I want to buy up here in the red zone. So you can see that red dot came there last time in December of 2024 up here in the red zone. Great place to take a short. It went all the way down to 38. Okay, same idea here. We got the red dot. Okay, we had a red day today, so I'm playing this one all the way down. I bought the 33 puts for about 13 cents. And again, I just wanted some exposure to the downside. So if the markets do continue to sell off, if Verizon sells off here, the puts will go up. The contracts will go up. So puts are just a way to play the downside. And again, it's the opposite of how we're buying here. So we want to buy right in the golden zone and we want to sell in the red zone. If we're shorting, we want to buy our puts in the red zone and then sell down here in the golden zone. So that's how that works. But again, Verizon still short. Okay, green or red dot there. I'm playing the downside on those. So these are the names that I do not have a position on, but I am looking for entries on. Okay, I think these charts look the best going into next week and March. I have a watch list of I don't know, probably around 250 stocks now, but these are the best ones. I've handpicked these ones here before the video. So the first one is going to be Novax. This is a medical company here. And they already up 17% here today. But again, look where the green dot came. The green dot came what? Yesterday on Thursday at $6.90. What did it do today? It's up 18% off of that dot already. And that was from their earnings. So that one looks like it's got some room to go. If you want to play this one, I'd use a stop loss at that level at around $7. Just put the stop loss there and let that thing ride. But that has a lot of room to go. Again, it's up 20%. So if a name's up 20%, I mean, I definitely think this thing can fly here. Okay, I just put a stop loss at 7. If you want to play that one, you guys can look into the company. Here's Wolf. This is another crypto related company here, but they had a really nice move. That was up 16% today. Again, where did the green dot come? The green dot actually came yesterday before the 16% move today. So Wolf, very nice move today. I would just use the stop loss right there at the bottom of that level if you want to play it at 350. But again, a name that has a lot of room to go up there to around $9. Once again, the green dot called this move. It's up 16% after printing that green dot yesterday. Here's Rocket Mortgage. Rocket Mortgage is obviously a mortgage company, but they had a nice move, a nice breakout there over the 9 EMA today. Beautiful move with a green dot. It is now breaking out over that bottom golden zone, so I think that one's heading back to that red zone there, back at $21. Really nice move today, up 9%. I like this one over 13. Mara is another crypto miner. Again, we got the green dot win yesterday. It actually beat their earnings. That's why they were up. But as long as we hold $12 on Mara, this one looks really, really good. Okay, I'd like to see some continuation next week. If we break 16, this thing should fly back to 30. So I really, really like Mara today. You had a chance to buy it at like 12 today. I just make sure it holds $12 if you're buying Mara. Set a stop loss at $12 if you're buying Mara. Here's Solana. Look where Solana's bouncing, guys. So this is how accurate this Fibonacci tool is, okay, that we use. This is literally the ultimate tool to use if you're trying to determine your support and resistance levels. Again, where were you selling Solana? You were selling off the red dot here in the red zone at 260, okay? That was when you were selling Solana. What did it do? It puked 50% all the way down. What's it touching now? Literally touching the green dot. It literally hit the exact level of that fib. Look at that. Literally the exact level. You guys got to tell me this isn't a coincidence? Okay, if you guys don't understand what the Fibonacci tool is, it is one of the most popular tools used among traders. Okay, so if you come over here to the Discord, I have a free trading course. If you guys are new. Okay, there's about 7 or 8 videos over here. But this video right here, this is not my video. This is some guy that I just watched, and I think he explains the Fibonacci tool better than anybody on the internet. But this is a great video to watch if you guys don't know what the fib is. But literally, man, I mean, it literally tapped the exact level right there, and it's up 7% off of that level. So all you had to do was set a limit order right there at, what, 125, and boom, you're up 7% like it's nothing. So I hate Solana. I think it's a project that's built on scams. I personally will never buy it, but for those of you that like Solana, literally the last time we touched that level, like I really don't think people are prepared for the bull run that's about to happen, guys. I think retail is totally right now thinking totally wrong. I even see some people in our Discord that are just, I'm sorry, but I mean, if you're thinking we're going to go lower here, which we might, okay, but right now, I mean, I just haven't seen an opportunity like this on the charts in a very, very long time. The last time we were touching the green line on Solana was back in 2022 at $9. $9 was the last time we touched that green line. What did it do? It went from $9 all the way up to 210. Okay, that was a 2,000% move. Insane. Okay, and it's doing the same, it's touching the same level right here, right now. So Solana looks really good, guys. I really, really like Solana. If you want to play it, I mean, I don't like it, but I like the chart. But if you want to play it, use it 120. 120 as your stop loss. Here's MSTR. That one's bouncing today. It's kind of in at the average price right now. I want to buy MSTR like down at 80 bucks. I don't know about this one. I have a hard time buying it. If crypto can bounce here, obviously it's probably going to bounce, but I'd like to see it break up over the 9 EMA. It did have the green dot today, so if you're playing the green dot, I would use a stop loss right there. Call it 225 if you're playing it, but not my favorite looking chart. I like to buy it deeper, right on the golden zone, like down here. I'd like to buy MSTR down here, but it did try to bounce today. It's got the green dot. Again, it has a monthly red dot. So like I said, the only exception to buying that is going to be down here inside this golden zone. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one off the list here. I'm going to put that one back in the blue list. We got Riot Blockchain. This is another cryptocurrency miner. That one also had the green dot today. So my three favorite cryptocurrency mining companies, these are going to be stocks, right? Is going to be Riot, Mara, and then CLSK. I decided to play the CLSK just because I think it's been beaten up the most. That and Mara are the ones that are bouncing on the green line. Again, I want to buy as close to that green line as possible. Riot, not really close to the green line, but it is trying to bounce here off of around 850. So it had the green dot today. If you want to play it, I would use a stop loss at $8 on Riot Blockchain. And again, right, playing that level all the way back up there to 17.5. Last time we were down here in the zone, we touched that green line right there at 6. It went all the way up to 15 something. So if you want to play this green dot here, I'd be a buyer of Riot here. And you can use a stop loss, or you could just buy it if it goes lower. Again, allocating only anywhere from 2.5 to 10% of your portfolio on each dot. So that looks like a great entry there on Riot. We got NNE. This is a nuclear energy company. Nuclear energy has been a very big trend lately. I can't see the Fibonacci data on this one because it's too new of a coin. If you guys can't see the indicator, it's just because it's too new. You can see it just came out in May of 2024, but it had a really nice move here off of 20. Bounced really hard. I'd like to see that one get back above the 9 EMA. If you're in the trade right now, what I do is use a stop loss at $25. Again, that green dot came right there around 27. It's sitting at around 29. So if we get a breakout on Monday, you could see another move like this. But yeah, this is just kind of a newer, trendy. Nuclear energy has been trending. They're saying it's going to be a big thing here come soon. So this is one of the only nuclear energy companies that I know about. But above $25, I like that one. We got Ford Motor. Okay, Ford Motor is actually down here. It's been bouncing on the green line, just going sideways. Sideways action we like. Okay, sideways action. You come over here to the cheat sheet. Okay, boom, stealth phase, just going sideways. Smart money phase, loading up. I know these guys pay a dividend of like 8%, so if you're just holding it and it's going sideways, you're making 8% on your money, but that thing has a long way to go back to 14. I don't know how these car companies are doing in this economy right now, so that's kind of the downside for me. I don't think a lot of people are actually buying new cars, but I don't know if anyone's a car salesman and can speak to that. But every lot I drive past, I don't see anybody on it or people outside looking at cars. So might be because it's the winter time or whatever. But I like Ford here. Again, we're down here on the green line, so $9 is the level you want this thing to hold. I just use a stop loss right there. And we got Lyft. Lyft, is that still, that one's red on the monthly as well. So I think they had some news or something. Looks like they're doing pretty good on their earnings, but this one isn't quite down in the golden zone with that red dot yet. So I'm going to move that one off too. Here's Intel. Sorry, I got a stuffed nose here. Intel is just kind of coiling here. So it's trying to bounce here. This one still looks cheap. I think Intel is cheap down here in the golden zone. Again, the best time to buy was off this green dot right here in February. That came at $19. You can see that green line was acting as support over here. Okay, you can see we sold off on the earnings. Boom, tapped it, tapped it, tapped it, tapped it, tapped it, ripped. Okay, beautiful time to be taking profits up here at around 27. That was about a 40% trade if you guys capitalized on this. This was about a 45% move there on Intel. That's really good for a stock. So I'd look to buy again on the next green dot. I'm thinking it's probably going to hold on to that $22 level. I like Intel this week. And then Coinbase, Coinbase is looking really good here too. Okay, that one has a green dot there on the daily. That just formed today. If crypto is going to get a bounce here, these crypto companies could benefit. You saw all those miners giving green dots today. You saw Coinbase giving a green dot. You saw MSTR giving a green dot. So that provides a little bit of comfort for me, at least. Again, we're getting new monthly candles on the crypto names here in about 30 minutes. Maybe we'll watch those live. Maybe we'll watch that happen live here. But $200 looks like a big level for Coinbase. One thing I want to point out on this is every time that Coinbase has dipped back down into this line, that bottom middle golden zone, it has always bounced. You can see it bounced right there from 150 all the way up to 350. Bounced right here at 118 all the way up to 300, and then it came back in here at this time, went sideways for a bit, and then ripped to the upside. So I think Coinbase has a lot of room to grow over the years. I mean, they're absolutely crushing their earnings. They're crushing their revenue. They're doing really good as crypto continues to be adopted. So they've obviously benefited from the bull run. But I'd be a buyer of Coinbase here with a stop loss at $200. I think it just looks really good. And then look where Tesla's bouncing. Tesla's bouncing right on that same level. Just the level we bounced right back here at 195. Got the green dot there in August. Right off the bottom of the golden zone. What did it do? 195 all the way up to 500. Okay, same thing here. Boom, bouncing at the same level. Blue wave is just deep right now, just deep. So green dot could be coming on this one on Monday. If you guys want to play this, stop loss there at 270. Here's Ondo Finance. Ondo dipped down into the golden zone, but it don't want to go any lower than that. It looks like it's trying to hold on to that $1 level. That was the level I was personally watching for it. I've seen a lot of hype around this name right up here at 120. It's sold off about 30% here. I don't know if you guys are still holding, but it looks even cheaper now. So again, we're buying for the prices up here. If you're buying in this zone and it ends up going the other way on you, you just want to average down, right? Because if you're buying at 140 and you're buying at $1, your average cost is going to be around 120. So I think Ondo looks really good. I'd remain a buyer of this name. And again, you got the green dot there on Thursday. So Ondo's still looking good for this week as well. And then we got Bonk here sitting right on that bottom, Fibonacci level. This one has a big range back to the top here. Again, this is a meme coin, so I don't know a lot about the fundamentals of it, but they are listed on Robinhood, which I think is interesting. But that's a 280% move back to the top there. Okay, again, this is where we're selling. Red dot right there in November at 5.005. What did it do? It puked all the way back down. So now that we're back on this level, I'd be a buyer of Bonk down here if I wanted to go long on it. And again, this is a meme coin. So keep that in mind that you're buying a meme coin. But if these memes end up bouncing again, and I like the fact that it's listed on Robinhood. That's the only reason that it's on my watch list. Robinhood only allows 22 cryptocurrencies to be traded on their platform. And there's literally, feel like millions of cryptos now. So those 22 kind of stand out to me. And Bonk's it's cheap. There's never been a better time to buy Bonk than right now if you want to own Bonk. Rum, R-U-M, this is Rumble. Okay, that had a green dot here today as well. I like this one as well. I'd be a buyer of Rum here off that green dot here today. It is sitting at the bottom of that golden zone. Okay, we bounced on the bottom golden zone right there at 550 last time, went all the way up there to 17. Beautiful move. And these guys are growing pretty fast. They're the competitor of YouTube. Here's MU. MU has came back down into the golden zone. So we actually had a pretty good trade on this. This is MU. This is a chip maker. I believe we entered on this green dot right here back on the 5th. And it had a nice move from around 89 all the way up to 107. That was about a 20% move. So I actually ended up selling here just because I saw the resistance, right? We've been hitting that top golden zone, rejecting, hitting that top golden zone, rejecting, hitting that top golden zone, got rejected again. But now the stochastic's back down here on the floor. Again, when the stochastic touches that white dotted line, I either want to sell some or all of the position. I looked to take my profits on this one right there. I literally sold at 108 and took my profits. And then it sold all the way off to around 90. So looking for a green dot here on MU this week. Again, I like that it's down here in the golden zone. Okay, really like that it's down here in the golden zone. Just looking for a green dot on that one. And RNDR, guys, this is actually one of my favorite crypto plays. I've heard a lot of good things about this play here, and it's literally on the bottom of that green line. So you guys, I see some of you asking me, hey, what should I buy? What should I buy? Any crypto name that you see right now sitting on this green line, I would be loading up. Like I would be just buying the crap out of any name sitting down here on the green line. If you have cash right now, I would buy a name like RNDR. Okay, I would buy a name like RNDR. This thing's high is all the way up here at $14. If it goes back to 14, and that's just where it was in March of last year, just under a year ago. I mean, if it goes back to that level from where we're sitting at, you're making 270% back to the top. Again, the last time we touched the green line was right here in November. Okay, what did it do? $4 all the way up to 12. That was a 200% move, damn near. Okay, about a 200% move right there. Last time it touched the green line beyond that was back here in January of 2023 at 34 cents. What did it do? It ripped all the way up to $2. That was a 1,000% move. And now it's sitting right back down there on the line. Again, it's only happened two times in the last 3 years. 2 times in the last 3 years it's happened. So I literally think we are getting a massive discount, guys. And you see retail right now just completely losing their minds. They think it's all over. The bull market's over. Yada, yada, yada. Wonderful, dude. I want them to be saying that kind of stuff. That's when I want to buy. Okay, that's when I want to be loading up. That's when I want to be holding and averaging down on my positions, right? I don't want to buy when retail's saying, oh my God, XRP to 10,000 by the end of the year, baby. No thanks. No thanks. I'm not buying during that time. Okay, that's mania phase. We want to buy when they're crying, right? Their wives are kicking them out of the houses because they just bet the farm and they were betting the farm up here. Okay, this is where everyone's going long, right? Retail saying, I'm going long up here at $12 and it goes down to 3. And now what are they doing? Oh, I'm going to short the market down here. You're too... I mean, this is why I started the channel, guys. I don't mean to make fun, but it's just the retail sentiment. Everything in the market is psychology, okay? It's hard to go against the grain, right? It's hard to go in the other direction of the retail investor and just the common person, right? Because they don't understand the psychology of the market. They don't understand that when everyone's already talking about it, it's not a good time to buy. Why? Because we've had a massive move already, right? We've already frickin' gone to the moon, okay? Now we're coming back to Earth, okay? And now we're settling down a little bit, and then we're going to go back to the moon. Same thing, dude. Why would you short down here? Why wouldn't you short up here in the red zone? This is where you need to be shorting. You don't short down here. You short up here. Short up here. Go long down here. This is where we're buying. You need to be loading the bag. You need to be going and driving Uber or DoorDash or mowing some lawns or shoveling some snow to raise some money, get some more capital. Buy. And then when we go back up, right, to the red zone, that's where you want to be selling. That's where you sell and then you go short. You don't short down here. This is where we load up. This is where we just need to be tunnel vision, block out all the noise, all the people on Facebook, all the people on TikTok, all the people on Twitter, okay? Block it all out. Don't listen, okay? Because most likely they're just going with the crowd, okay? We're going against the grain, folks. We're the Spartans, okay? Do you guys understand what the Spartans were? Do you guys understand, right? They were 300 people. There was 300 of them. They took on an army of literally thousands, I mean millions, and they held the line. They held the line. They did not budge, okay? We are the Spartans, folks. We're the same people going against the grain, standing for, what we believe in, okay? So, again, it sucks sometimes, right? It sucks to go against the grain sometimes. Sometimes you look like an idiot, but you know what? We're okay. We should be okay. We should be okay being wrong in the short term because, again, we're looking at the long term. We're looking months out. We're not looking days out or weeks out like all these other retail investors, right? You get a green dot and it goes against you by 5%, 10%. You're like, oh, God, right? Everyone's like, oh, you said it was going up and it went down 5% the next day. Who cares what they say or what they think, dude? Nobody. Because, again, they don't understand. Those people don't understand. We're swing traders, right? We're investing for prices up here. Okay, we're willing to wait. We're sitting on our hands. Okay, not giving a crap about the day-to-day price action. If you guys track this day-to-day, it will literally drive you crazy. It will drive you nuts. Okay, you should only have to look at your chart a couple, maybe once a day, if that, for literally an hour max. Okay, an hour max. The only reason I look at the prices every day is because I make these videos for you guys. Okay, and I want to keep you guys updated on what's going on and everything. But again, we're buying for the prices up here. We're not buying for tomorrow's price, next week's price, for right? Maybe the week after that's price, maybe not even next month's price. But all we got to do is just see what zone we're in. Are things expensive? Are they at a fair price or are they cheap? That's all we got to ask ourselves. That's it. And RNDR looks really good. That's probably my favorite crypto play we've looked at so far. NNOX, I believe this is a quantum computing play. That one's back down at that green line. Again, everyone was talking about NNOX up here at 10 bucks. No one's talking about it down here at 6, but it is sitting at a really good price. See, the last time we wicked off that green line, it just absolutely exploded, and we're literally sitting right on it right now. So that's a good quantum computing play. I believe they're a quantum computing company, but I'm not 100% sure. I just kind of found them a few months ago, but I do believe they are involved in quantum computing. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, please. Here's Zcash. Zcash is another cryptocurrency here. Got the green dot, yesterday? Thursday? I like this one because it's breaking up above the 9. Again, this was the time to be selling Zcash up here at 75 bucks. Time to be buying it down here. Okay, time to be buying it down here. Time to be buying it right here. Okay, it's out of the golden zone now. I do like the fact that it has broken out of that 9. Again, I don't think retail's prepared for the altcoin season that's to come, guys. I think alts are going to absolutely rip face in March and April. I think we're probably going to see the top around May. Okay, end of April to May. I think that's when the top of altcoin season is going to be in. Okay, the second these markets start moving up, retail is just going to pile back in, and it's going to drive the price absolutely insane. Okay, all we need is a little 10 to 20% day, and everyone's going to be like, oh my God. Okay, because retail loves to buy up 20%. When the price goes up 20%, that's when the majority of retail's buying, right? They're not buying down here in the zone. They're buying like up here, like around 50, 55, and there's a little bit left on the move, and then they're really buying up here, right? This is when all of them are buying. This is when retail's piling in. So, guys, these charts, it's so, I cannot believe we got this cheap of prices in 2025. I personally thought we were going right to the moon. I didn't think we were going to break out of that fair price here in 2025. And yeah, it went the other way on us. Okay. But do we panic sell down here? No, you just got to hold, because again, even right here, we're buying for the prices up here. Okay. So if it goes the other way on you, all you got to do is either buy more or just hold your position and wait till it rebounds. Okay. That's the strategy, guys, in a nutshell. It's really not hard. Okay, it's really not hard. You just simply look at this chart over here and see, okay, expensive, really cheap, fair. Okay, we're either buying at a fair price, a discounted price, never buying up here. This is where we're selling. Okay, this is where we're taking profits. So I think Zcash, that thing's going to keep moving up here. It's up above the 9 EMA. Looks really good. Zcash looks really good. FedEx gave you the green dot right there on Thursday at about 250. It broke up over the 9 today too. So I think FedEx definitely has some more room. All the way up to 310 obviously is our target. But this one looks really good. They've been beaten down really, really hard. So this would have been a great buy on FedEx right here at around 244. If you got that dip on that day, just got smacked. Okay, down in the golden zone, this is where we want to buy. This is where we want to accumulate. What else we got? QSI. This is a quantum computing play. I know that. I actually seen they were running ads on CNBC. So you can see it touched the green line back here in November. Ripped. Okay, went from 54 cents up to $2. That was a 300% move. We're down here in the golden zone looking to buy this one on a green dot. That's QSI. That's like a penny stock though, so be careful on that. But they are running ads on CNBC and stuff like that, so I thought that was interesting. ASML, again, down here in the golden zone, looking for a green dot on this. This is a stock. UPS, same thing, same as FedEx, again, down here in the golden zone. Would have been a great time to be buying down here on that green line on the Fibonacci right there at 111. It's melting up right now. Watch for a move back to 155 on that. Here's STRL. That one's trying to break over that 9 EMA. I don't really like that one, to be honest with you. Datadog, on the other hand, I really like this one. Okay, this one gapped down. Again, they beat their earnings, right? Earnings are always a gamble. It could always go either way. They actually beat on revenue, beat on earnings, did better than expected, and sold off like 20%. So that one's bouncing nicely off of 110. I would have entered yesterday. It's looking like it's sitting around the same price you got the green dot on. So I'd still be a buyer of Datadog. Again, up here all the way to the top is going to be a 45% 8% return, which is really good for a stock. I'd put a stop loss on that trade at 110. 110 on the stop loss. We got, what is this, WLK? That one's sitting right on the bottom of that golden zone as well. So I like this one as well with a stop loss at like 108. I'd be a buyer of that name too. We got GME. This is GameStop. This one red on the monthly. So again, not down there in the golden zone. So we got to go ahead and move this one off. Again, the only exception to buying right on a monthly red is the fact that it's in the golden zone. Look at TTD. Holy shit, man. 40% down in a month. Just, I mean, they beat their earnings too. I mean, they beat on their earnings and just got absolutely racked. But where are they sitting now, guys? They're sitting right on that green line. So last time we hit the green line was back here in 2022. It literally ripped from, what was that, 38.9 all the way up to 93. I like this one. I really like this one. It's still melting down here, but I'd stay long, right? I wouldn't get flushed out on this one. I'd stay long on TTD. I think that's a great company, and they're very, very cheap right now, sitting at the bottom of the fib. Here's Algorand. Algorand, nice candle today, guys. I'm loving these bull hammers here. This is telling me the buyers are stepping in, not letting it go lower. I like Algorand here as well. Got the green dot here today. No monthly red. No monthly red dot. So this one looks really good. And I'd use a stop loss on this at 20 cents. If 20 cents breaks, we'll probably go back down to 10. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening, guys. I think March is going to be a huge month for altcoins. And I think retail is really going to be taken off guard. Again, markets pump when people least expect it. Okay, and retail is not expecting a pump right now. Retail is crying right now. They're literally losing their minds. Okay, they're saying, oh, it's over. The bull market's over. No, dude. Nope. The bull market ain't over when literally all the banks, governments, okay, ETFs, everything is coming out this year, guys. The reason things are down is because they're manipulating the market to get all these weak hands in the retail, okay, to sell. And what are they going to do? They're going to come back in and they're going to buy it at lower prices because they're just trying to flush you out right now. Okay, they're just trying to flush you out. Okay, and it shows on the chart. Literally, every time the prices come back down here in the golden zone, it's been a buying opportunity for Algorand. Buying opportunity, buying opportunity, buying opportunity. Okay, buying opportunity. Okay, why is this time any different, guys? Do you think crypto is going to go away in the next 4 years with a pro-crypto president and all of the pro-legislation and all the pro-regulations coming in, making it easier for institutional investors to invest? Regulation is coming, guys, this year. You know why regulation is good? Because the institutional investors feel safer putting their money into the market, okay? They want regulation. We're getting in before the regulation, okay? Why do institutional investors want regulation? Because they have hundreds of billions and trillions of dollars, okay? If I have $100 billion, I want to know damn well my money is safe and my money is you know, in a good place, okay? Because they don't want something happening like FTX. If you guys were around for the FTX back in 2021 when the FTX exchange collapsed and people lost billions of dollars, okay? They don't want something like that happening. That's why they're not putting their money into cryptocurrency, because it's not safe yet. But guess what? A pro-crypto president just took over literally 2 months ago. Does anyone remember that? Does anyone remember that a pro-crypto president for the first time in history is taking over and setting all the rules and regulations? And you guys are sitting here telling everybody that it's over and that you should short, okay? I'd respect that if you were telling me to short up here, okay, up in this zone when we already went up 300%. This was the time to short, okay? After a 50% dip, you're shorting now after a 50% drop. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. And I think March and April are going to be huge. I think we're going to see huge moves to the upside. And again, I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong about all this. But just by looking at these charts, all I got to do is zoom out. All I got to do is zoom out, okay? I can come over here. I could zoom in. I could look over here, back all the way back in 2020. Where was a good time to buy? Was it a good time to buy up here? No. Nope, not a good time to buy. Was it a good time to buy here? Yep, really good time to buy. Whoop. Okay, what was it? Was it a good time to buy here? Nope, not a good time there. Not really a good time there. Good time to buy here? We kind of went the other way there for a little bit, but what happened? We just went sideways, sideways, sideways. Okay, sold off a little bit more. Okay, sold off a little bit more. Sold off a little bit more. But then what happened? We rebounded. Then what happened? We pulled back. Good time to buy? Yep. Good time to buy? Nope. Good time to sell? Yep. Good time to buy? Yep. Really good time to buy. Okay, so again, we're just looking at it from a bird's eye view, right? We're not buying up here like all the rest of retail. We're buying down in the golden zone, as close to the golden zone as we can get. And I think Algorand looks really, really good here, above 20 cents. Okay, good quality project. Again, still green here on the monthly, still pointing up. All-time highs is all the way at $3. It's sitting at 20 cents right now. Okay, and this is one of those ISO names. So Algorand looks really good. Here's Snow. Snow has a green dot on the monthly, and it had a really good earnings report. They did very, very well. They're a chip maker, and I like this one over 160. And that's a stock. So TFIN, this is Triumph Financial. These guys are a financial advisors, I guess, some kind of financial company. But again, down here on the green line, great time to buy. Down here on the green line, great time to buy. Down here on the green line, good time to buy. History says yes. If we're wrong, right, we're just going to use a stop loss right there at 65. But that has a nice range back up there to 110. That's literally like an 80% move, I believe. Well, about 60. 60% move is still really good. Again, most people are happy with 5% a year. CLF, this is Cleveland Cliffs. So this actually hasn't been that good of a chart. But I like the fact that the monthly is coiling here. You can see how it's coiling up. Okay, look at this. Boom. Down, down, down. Got the green dot right there, June of 2020 at $6. It went all the way to 33. That was a 500% move all the way to the top. I think you're going to see a green dot on this chart on Monday. Monday, the new candles will open for stocks. So we'll get a new monthly candle in in March. So that's going to move. That means the indicator is going to move, and we're going to get a new candle. I think that candle on the monthly chart is going to be green for CLF next month, and that has a really nice range back up there to 22. And I'd use a stop loss on this one at 10, but this is a great long position right here on CLF. That's Cleveland Cliffs. And we're getting new crypto monthly candles here in 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. We're going to get those here by the end of this video. Still some names here to cover. Those alerts are going to be called out over here. We're going to get all the new monthly candles, red and green dots over here inside the Discord for the monthly and the daily charts of crypto here in just 8 minutes. Filecoin, another name. I just be buying the crap out of any cryptocurrency that's sitting on the green line right now. Filecoin, I'm an absolute buyer of. AERO, I'd wait till that thing comes back down here and touches the green line, or we get the green dot. This is another cryptocurrency that I believe has some BlackRock involvement. Again, great time to be selling up here in the red zone. Great time to be buying down here in the golden zone. Here's UNH. United Health Group. I called this one on Friday when it hit that green line. I said, this is a great time to be buying right here at 440. I think they had some kind of news. They're being investigated for something by the U.S. Department of Justice. So there was an investigation. But again, every time it's hit that line, it's bounced very, very nicely. What did it do? It hit the line at 440. It's sitting at 480 right now. That was a 10% move already. So I'd stay long on this one, and I'd use a stop loss at 460. MDB. MDB is down here in the golden zone as well. Still has a red monthly, but it is melting up very, very nicely. I'd look for a green dot for an entry on that. I'd use a stop loss at 250 off the dot. Here's Caterpillar, again, down there at the top of the golden zone. You got the green dot there on Wednesday. Caterpillar, huge company. They make all the bulldozers and stuff like that. Stop loss on that would be right there at 360. It's got some room up there to the around 420. That one looks decent too. That's a low risk play right there. Here's NBIS. Just need a green dot down here in the golden zone for a buy on that. This is there's been a popular name. I don't know why TikTok's been raving about it, but not really sure what they do. But the chart, again, we're down here in the golden zone, so I'm looking to buy it off of the green dot there. AMAT down there on the green line. These guys make materials for the chip makers. They are red still on the monthly chart, but again, as long as we're down here in the golden zone, we're looking to buy the green dots here. So again, another name I'd look to buy the green dot on for a stock is AMAT. Here's NVO. This one looks really strong. Okay, I got a stop loss on this one right there at that candle at 85. I would have wanted to enter right there, though, off that green dot right there at 81. Things moving. Okay, things on the move right now, and got a big range back up there to 140. Here's XYZ. This is Square. Square got whacked on their earnings too. Okay, absolutely whacked. They missed by a mile, so that's actually not good for their company. It looks like they missed their earnings last time too, so they're not really growing like everyone expected them to. So they're selling off. Ugly red dot there on the monthly right now. So if you're going to play that green dot, you need to use a stop loss at the bottom of that candle at 62. If 62 breaks, that thing's going to sell off even more. So use a tight stop on that one. Here's V-Chain, again, down here in the golden zone, looking to buy the green dot. Fang, this is another energy company. I really like the move on this here today. What did it touch? It touched the green line. Just freaking on the freaking dot, dude. This Fibonacci tool, guys, I literally just started incorporating this Fibonacci tool into my trading, like, I don't know, I think probably 3-4 months ago. You know, I watched that video that's in that free trading course. I all of a sudden understood what the Fibonacci was used for, right? And it's really just a support and resistance levels, right? It's really just to understand where we're going to bounce and where we're going to top. Again, as traders, we're not buying and holding forever. We're literally, if you guys can buy the bounces off this green line, that's the absolute best time to enter a stock. And Fang literally hit it just like Solana did at 150. And it's pumping now. And it actually broke out over the 9 today, and it had a green dot form. So this one looks really good. It's probably one of my favorite stock plays right now, above 150. Here's Okta. Okta, we called out this green dot back in December at around $78. And it's sitting at around 90 right now. That one looks like it wants to continue. So I'd use a stop loss on this at 87. Looks like a green dot's going to form. Oh, they got earnings on Monday. So earnings on Monday is always a gamble. If they sell off on their earnings back here, we'll just look to buy more. But I would use a stop loss at $87. And that's a tough one. It has earnings. So earnings is always a gamble, right? You don't want to sit through something like XYZ. I don't want to buy it here today, right? Buy before earnings, and then they sell off 30% or 20% or whatever that was, right after their earnings because they missed and they shit the bed. So Okta, on the other hand, again, just waiting for a green dot. I would wait till after earnings to make a move. If you're still holding the position, though, you can hold through earnings if you want, but that still has some room to go back up there to 78. This was a great time to buy. Boom, that green dot right there. Bang on January 6th. Perfect time to buy. Rip it. Okay, perfect time to buy here. Good time to buy here. Good time to buy here. Okay, we'll see if this is a good time to buy. Again, no green dot, no buy, but 88's a big level there. Boeing. Boeing's in the middle golden zone here. This thing's moving weird. I bought this one, I believe it was in December, off the green dot. We got the green dot right there on the monthly chart. Again, the monthly dots are the most accurate, guys. The monthly dots are the most accurate. The larger the time frame, the more accurate the dot. That one came there in December. I got in around 150 or 160. I believe I took profits right around here at 188 or 185 or something like that. Okay, the red dots somewhere in this area. I think on this dot right there, I took profits at 188. And now it's selling off, but I still think the trend is up, right? The monthly dot is still green, still pointing up. Has a lot of room to go there on the monthly. I think Boeing's never going to go away. They literally make all the airplanes, so they're going to be around for a long time. I like it as long as it can hold on to 170, but I would look to buy this one again off of the green dot here on the daily. SLB, nice move today as well. I believe this is an oil and gas company as well, and they had a really nice move. I just used a stop loss at 44. I think you're going to see a green dot there on Monday, but you can see it's breaking out over the 9-day moving average. When we break out over the 9-day moving average, it's normally when you see that move, that continuation move. So continue to use that stop loss there at 40. Ding, 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 da, ding, da, ding, ding. Okay, I just keep getting paranoid that we're not recording. CELH, this thing banged out, dude. I mean, I freaking sniped this one. I was buying options all the way down here to 21, entered right there on the 10th, and this thing popped on its earnings, and then I figured it was going to sell off. Anytime you see this separation off the 9 EMA, guys, you see the amount of room between the 9 EMA and the price, you always want to take some off. I ended up selling my whole position on that day after their earnings. See, it was the light blue line was touching that white dotted line again. That's a great place to be taking profits, but it's selling off again now. So it's selling off here. It's right where I was wanting to reconsider buying it. I'm just waiting for a green dot. Okay, I think you could see. Here we go. Here we go. New candles forming right now on crypto. You're seeing AVE. You're seeing Total 3. Okay, big money coming over here, baby. Let's go. Okay, so ADA's got a monthly. Bitcoin has a daily green dot on Bitcoin here. We got BTC.D. That's not good. XRP with a monthly red dot. Let me go ahead and just alert you guys because this is huge. Golden dot there. Golden dot on STX here. Golden dot on STX. We got a Link monthly. We got USDC, big green dot, or a big red dot. That's actually good. And we got XLM with the monthly. So lots of stuff being called out. Total 3. With a big green dot on the daily. We'll take a look at some of those after we get through this watch list. I like the STX here. STX with a golden dot here. Look at that, dude. Golden dot on STX. Bada bing, bada boom. Again, bouncing right on that green line. STX looks good. And this is actually on the... This was actually the very next... This was the very next one we were going to take a look at after Celsius was STX. And look at that. Golden dot there on the chart. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. So golden dot there, 70 cents is going to be your stop loss. And again, that thing's got a range all the way back to 270. So STX looking really good here on the chart. Boom. Pepsi had a nice move today. So this one had a red dot on the 27th, but you could see how it did not break the 9 EMA. So if you guys see a red dot show up and it actually holds the 9 EMA, that's not always a sell signal. Okay, you want to just have a tight stop loss, like at 150 on that. Okay, that thing has some room to go. Pepsi company, right? And as these tech stocks are selling off, right? Tech stocks are selling off. So that means that these value names like Pepsi and Coca-Cola should do good, okay, as tech sells off. So Pepsi still looks good over 149. I'd set a stop loss right there. That 9 EMA is very important, though. Okay, the red dots that break below the 9 are not good. But Pepsi had a green dot here today, and that one looks like it wants to continue on up. My target on that would be around 180. What else we got? Home Depot had a good earnings. They're just a little too high for me. I'm going to take that one off. The blue. And then XLM has a green dot showing up today. So here's what you're going to do with the monthly dot, guys. You can see the monthly green or the monthly red is coming here on XLM. But like I just said, if it doesn't break the 9 EMA, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so what I do is use a stop loss right there at 24. And that literally lines up with yesterday's candle. So 24 cents has to be your stop loss here on XLM. And you're getting a green dot here on the daily today. So again, if tomorrow, Saturday's a green day for crypto, it's going to be really good. Okay, that's what we want to see is a green day. So I'd put a stop loss here on XLM now that you got the monthly red at the bottom of that candle right there. Boom. Bottom of that candle. And remember, guys, this is a new month. You can see March 1. This is March 1st. We get new monthly candles. It's going to be the day before the 1st for crypto because the new candles form at 4 p.m. That's why you're seeing the new candles form here. So a new monthly candle, right? A new monthly candle just formed. So as long as we can hold on to that 24, 25 cent level, we have nothing to worry about because, again, we're still above that 9 EMA there. So I think XLM is still a buy here. I would buy it here today. And you have a really easy stop loss right there at 24, 25 cents there on XLM. Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about the monthlies just yet. Target looks good. We've been buying Target since last week. It's just been kind of melting down, but look where it is. It's right on that green line. My wife loves Target. Okay, every woman I feel like loves Target. And yeah, it's right there on the green line. So I'm looking to buy Target on the next green dot. Looking to average down again. We've been buying since I believe right here on Tuesday at 128. It's at 124. So it's down like 4 or 5%. Oh my God. You know, here come the trolls. Oh my God. You said to buy. It's down 2%. Oh my God. Oh, I like it above 120. 120 is where we hit right there. And again, we're at the bottom of our green fib. So that's looking good still. MRK is looking good. Really strong bounce off the 9 EMA there. I think that one has some continuation on it. I'd put a stop loss on this one at 89 on MRK. No monthly yet, but big wick coming up here. This looks really strong for a healthcare play here, above 89 on MRK. CRV, that one's down there in the golden zone. That's another cryptocurrency. Just wait on the green dot. Lululemon. Lululemon, I like this one. This is a retail brand above 350 is the monthly. Monthly's still green. So you could see we're tapping the 9-month moving average right there. Tapping the 9-month moving average. So above 350, I like it. If it breaks 350, we're going to be in for some more pain, but that is a very, very big retail brand there. And then Ulta, this is a beauty company. I think they make the makeup and they have those big stores. My wife goes here too. But again, 350 is going to be the level we're just kind of coiling at. Okay, 350 down here in the golden zone. Liking Ulta here. I believe Ulta was another name that Buffett was. I think I actually sold Ulta last quarter. So 350 is a big level for that. CMG, this is Chipotle Mexican Grill. We called the green dot out here on, what was that, Tuesday at 51. Nice move up there, up about 5%. I still like this one with a stop loss right there at around 49. You could even move it up if you want to around 52. I just don't want you to get too tight. Maybe put it at 51.50, but that one has a long way to go. That's a very popular fast food joint. If you guys don't know what Chipotle is, they got pretty good burritos. Elf, another beauty company here, just got absolutely whacked. I mean, they were down big. They're down big. They're down like, I mean, they were all the way up here at 220. They're down damn near 80% off the highs here. Okay, just gotten clobbered, but what are we doing? We're sitting right on that green line. I like this one with a stop loss at $60. As long as 60 holds, this one should reverse and go higher. Atom, another crypto, again, down here in the golden zone. I'd be buying it. Got a green dot there today. We got Bitcoin given a green dot here on the daily. And this is a big wick here, guys. That is a really, really bullish close. I would honestly just put my stop loss right there at 78. Let's look at the new monthly candle here. Again, new monthly candle. We actually opened up above the 9 EMA, so that is a good sign. Again, we could see a little bit more of a drop, but this candle right here, folks, that big old wick down there telling me buyers stepping in and buying it right there at that $78,000 level. That is a massive wick. Look at this wick. This last wick we got, boom, 89, ripped it. Where was the other one? Look at this one. Big wick down, ripped it. Okay, we might come retest that level, but, I mean, you're getting a green dot here today. I don't like Bitcoin personally at these levels. I think I'd rather buy altcoins like Atom down here in this zone, right? Like STX with the golden dot. Like, I don't care about Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin I could give a shit about right now. Okay, what I want to buy altcoins that are very oversold. Very oversold. Render was a good one. I mean, that's literally sitting right there on the bottom. So if Bitcoin can bounce here, okay, if Bitcoin can bounce here or at least just go sideways, you're going to see altcoins roar. You're going to see altcoins go up big, and Bitcoin is given a daily here. So I'm going to call this one out over here real quick. I'm going to go through those real quick as well with you guys. I'm going to go through those alerts. We got a few more names here. Reddit. What's Reddit doing? I can't see the data on that, but yeah, I'm shorting Reddit. Okay, let's see the extension there. See the extension off of that 9 EMA. That's got a lot of room to go. I'd like to buy that one at like 120. MPC. This is a oil and gas company as well. Again, I really like oil and gas companies as long as Donald Trump is president. I like this one above 140. I'd look to buy that one on a green dot. That's MPC. AKT, another altcoin that's very, very oversold down here on the green line. Another name I'd be buying at these levels. Here's FLR, green dot on FLR, down here in the golden zone, looking really good. Okay, I'll call some of those out over there in the Discord here in just a sec. SMCI, this one's selling off now. We just need that green dot confirmation. Red dot right there was a great time to be taking profits right there at 62. Microsoft, nice bounce off the bottom of the fib there. I just used today's low as your stop loss at 386. But there were some buyers stepping in here today, folks. Everyone was expecting a big fat red day, and we didn't get it. We had a little tiny sell-off, and it wasn't the big red day everyone was expecting. I mean, this Bitcoin candle, dude, I mean, that's a bull hammer, guys. If you guys don't know what a bull hammer is, go over here to Google, type in what is a bull hammer, okay? Bull hammer candle, okay, is formed when the high and the close are the same. And it is considered stronger formation because the bulls were able to reject the bears completely, plus the bulls were able to push the price even more before the opening price. So you could see That bull hammer has that big wick on the bottom. Okay, that is a bull hammer candle. Okay, same thing right here. Bull hammer. Okay, bull hammer. And you want to put the stop loss at the bottom of the bull hammer, just like it says right there. So again, if you're trading that candle on Bitcoin, I mean, that's literally the 50% retracement on the fib tool. So with our fib tool that we use, okay, you just come here to the settings cog. Okay, if you put on the 0.5, I don't use this one, but this is the 50% retracement, right? You can see, where did we bounce? Literally. Not quite exactly on it, but right at it. Boom, right at that line. And I don't like to use it just because it's kind of ugly. I just like to look at my names in terms of zones. Okay, golden zone, golden zone. Those are the places I want to be buying. But again, a stop loss right here on Bitcoin at 78 looks really good if you guys want to take this green dot trade. I personally don't want to trade Bitcoin here, though. I want to buy altcoins. I want to buy like FLR. I want to buy AKT. Some of these names are going to rip. I mean, they're going to absolutely explode. So I don't think the trade is for Bitcoin simply just because, look at this. I mean, if you buy Bitcoin here and it goes back up to the red line, how much do you make? You're going to make 26%. I don't even get out of bed for that. I don't even get out of bed for that. Okay. But FLR, okay, this is Flare token. If that goes back to the red line, that's 110%. Okay. You're doubling your money at that point. Okay. AKT, all the way back to the red. What's that? Okay. That's 189%. You're tripling your money. Okay. AIOZ, another one here. Look at that. Right down there on the bottom of the green line. How much is that? 230% back to the top. So do you want a 26% move on Bitcoin, or do you guys want a 200 to 300% move on alts? I mean, that's the question you got to ask. Look at CRO, literally sitting at the bottom of the green line right now. Okay, 200% back to the top. So for all you guys worrying about Bitcoin right now, who cares what Bitcoin's doing? Look at these alts that are sitting down here on the CRO. The last time it was down here was back in what, November? What did it do? It went from 7 cents all the way up to 25 cents in 5 days. 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 days. It went 250%. And it's back down at the same level, right at the same level it was. So I could care less. Obviously, it's important what Bitcoin does, but a lot of you guys are talking about buying Bitcoin. I don't care about Bitcoin right now. Is it good that it has a green dot right now? Yes, it is. Because if it goes up or just consolidates, altcoins are going to explode. They're going to explode. And all retail is going to lose their minds. You're going to see all these people who are bearish and saying, oh, I'm short and I'm short. And you're way too far away from the short party. You missed the short by a million, right? You're shorting CRO all the way down here. You want to go short CRO down here. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Okay? Short CRO up here, not down here. Okay? You got it all wrong, mate. You got it all wrong. All right, we got some more names here. Adobe, also in the golden zone again, just waiting on the green dot. OXY, another oil and gas company here, needs the green dot. PBR, another name. This is a Brazilian oil and gas company. Someone called this out. I thought it was interesting, but they missed their earnings by a lot. So when you want to wait for the green dot on CRO, again, another cryptocurrency I'd just be loading up on right here, right now, dude. Loading up. TM, this is Toyota Motor. This one's just been very choppy, but it is in the golden zone right now. AIOZ, we just looked at this one. This one looks really, really good too. Okay, really, really good. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Green dot right there. That looks good. OP, that one's missing the green dot, but it is on the green line. FSAT, this is a satellite company. They're just kind of going sideways, waiting on the green dot there. EXPI, this is a real estate company, and I'm waiting on the green dot on that again. Down here in the golden zone, perfect time to be buying. Match.com, this is the dating company that owns Tinder. Again, these things have been printing pretty nicely down there, 31 all the way up to 36. That's around a 15 to 20% move. Just waiting on the green dot on that one. We got Jasmy also just frickin' lighting it up here. Where did it hit? It tapped that green line perfectly. Literally perfect tap. Get ready to roll here, baby. Get ready to roll. Okay, here's Ada Cardano. This one did have the monthly, it looked like, come through. So we'll see if March can pump the price back up. That red dot will fade away. The red dot will fade away if we get a pump here. So again, the bull hammer is where we're using the bottom of our stop loss at. You could even use it at the stop loss of that right there at 55. ADA looks really good. Again, buying on the green dot. That should come today or tomorrow, though. E-Gold, also down there on the green line, looks good. ICP also right down there on the bottom. Okay, sitting on the bottom level. Last time we touched it was right there in November. We ripped. That one looks good. FCX, this is I think they're a mineral company. I can't remember. But they actually had a red dot show up today, but we're right back down there on the line. I would just make sure this one holds on to 34. Plug Power, I don't know about this one. They do the plug. I mean, it's sitting on the green line if you want to play it. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't think I'll ever buy that one. It's a $1.60 stock. Move. This one's in Donald Trump's portfolio. He has a really small position on it. So 39, I'd say 39 cents, which actually reminds me, let's go look at Donald Trump's portfolio real quick. His investing company here. I use a website called DropStab. You can actually follow people's portfolios, so you can see public portfolios here. I'm just going to go to World Liberty Financial Holdings. This is his company. So you could see he's down a shit ton right now, dude. I mean, his company is, he was buying Ethereum. You can see his average price is 3,300. He's down 34% on his Ethereum. He's down 20% on his Bitcoin. He's down 42% on his Chainlink. He's down 54% on his Athena. There's that Move crypto we were just talking about. He's down 42% on that. Ondo, he's down 46% on, guys. So this is Donald Trump's crypto company, right? His crypto company, he is down massive on his positions. His AVE position, he's down 44% on. So I'd imagine he's probably going to be averaging down here pretty soon, okay? But you could see his average price on these assets. Like he was buying Bitcoin at 104,000. He was buying Chainlink at 26. He was buying AVE at 345. I mean, I don't know what's going on. He just must not be thinking about the day-to-day price action. He's probably thinking, 1 to 4 years out. Obviously, he has a stack of cash here. He has 37 million in USDC right now and about 10 million in Tether. So he has 50 million in stables right now that he could end up averaging down on some of these names on. But he's down big across the board. Like my average on Link is 21. His is 26. So keep that in mind, right? He's down. He's down big. His total profit he's down $156 million, guys. Some of you are probably down a couple thousand, and I know it hurts, but some of these big money traders, he's down $156 million. Can you imagine being down by that much? No, you probably can't. And I can't either, because that would just be insane. But just keep that in mind. PLTR, I went short this company up here, so it's selling off now. But it still has a ways to go. I want to buy this one at like $60. I'd consider buying PLTR at, but I'm taking that one off. The only reason it was on my short list because I wanted to short it again, but I ended up making like 30% on the short position, which I was happy with. So AVAX, another name I'd just be buying the crap out of down here. Baidu, back down in the golden zone. This is a Chinese name. So I'm looking for a green dot on Baidu. Pepe also way down here. Again, everyone's excited about Pepe up here. Oh my God, it's a frog. Right, it's a frog. Let's buy it, okay? Red dot came right there. Perfect time to sell. Sold all the way up. But now that it's back down here, it looks very, very interesting. Here's Ethereum. Still hasn't had the daily green dot yet, but that's why it's on the watch list. We're watching for that daily green dot on ETH. It did probably stop out a lot of people right there at 2,100. So, you got to think Ethereum is going to bounce here eventually. And I think the next green dot is going to be an absolute epic opportunity to enter. So let's watch for that this week. That will be called out over here inside of the alerts. Okay, that will be called out over here. So keep an eye out for that. We got NU. NU is a Brazilian bank. Okay, this thing's selling off. I want to buy this one around 10. Watching for a green dot on that one. Here's Neo. Neo's on the watch list. I think the monthly dot didn't come. It might have came and went, but that one's grinding up here again. This is kind of a penny stock play. It's around $4 stock. They're a Chinese car maker. So $4, as long as it can hold on to 4, I think it looks good. This thing has some really sporadic moves sometimes. So something to watch this week. Again, it's a little overextended for me, so I'm actually going to take that one off. The stochastic's just too high. Here we got Doge given a green dot as well. FSLR also given a green dot at the moment, or it was. It's actually breaking that fib level. So this is a solar company, and it's just hanging in there, right? You want to wait for the green dot on this one. Solar, I don't know how that's going to do. We got PDYN. Waiting on a green dot for this. That looks like it showed up yesterday, but I think it faded away. Actually, it didn't have the green dot yesterday. But this is an AI company. It's super cheap. It's a penny stock, so be careful. But I like this one above $5. Again, just waiting on that green dot confirmation. What's the monthly saying here? Yeah, so just waiting on the green dot confirmation for a move on that. But that's a really penny stock AI play right there that I found the other day. And then last but not least is QNT. QNT still green on the monthly, and it's literally sitting right on the 9 EMA right now. So I think QNT looks really good. It showed a lot of strength as everything was selling off. It was actually going up. So I'd use a stop loss. If you want to be a less conservative stop loss, put it at 88, but I'd use mine at like $80. And I look to buy it on the next green dot. So that is the watch list for this week, guys. I'll go ahead and share this over here in the Discord for you. So this is going to go right here in the watch list. If you guys remember, you get access to this. So I'm going to drop it right here, and then you'll probably see a video as well. But you guys can actually click on this link and get my watch list here. So you can see all the names that I'm watching this week. Okay, this is all the names that we just covered, all the names that we just went over. You guys can go through those charts over the week or throughout the weekend if you guys aren't too busy. Let's look at these alerts real quick, though, and see what we got going on. So we got Gala. Gala's actually looking good too. Okay, Gala's actually going to be on the watch list as well. It's down here in the golden zone. Got a green dot again. Last time we were down here was back in November. Throughout this time, right? Buying, buying, buying. Rip, selling. Okay, that went all the way up to 7 cents. CRO, really, really bullish on CRO. Okay, way down here at 7 cents. It just looks absolutely fantastic. CRO looks very, very bullish at the moment. We got XTZ, another name. This one's in the portfolio. We covered this today. That one looks really good. Okay, and I'm actually just going to drop this video over there so you guys can watch it. But again, green dot right there on VET. We got FLR giving a green dot right there. Super bullish on that. EOS looks good. That was a 6-hour dot. We got Swift given a red monthly there, but it is right on that 9 EMA. That looks interesting. AIOZ looks really good too. This is an AI name. And that has a really nice range back to 120. This is a really, really good looking cryptocurrency. I would definitely be buying AIOZ here, going long. And we got the golden dot, of course, here on STX. Oh my goodness. Okay, golden dot there on STX. Atom, also green dot here today, looking really good. Adam's looking good. And again, guys, 1 to 6 months out on all trade. Look at that. Trump even has a golden dot or a green dot there. Trump, the meme coin there. Green dot. That's the first green dot that Trump coin has gotten right here on March 1st. You've never seen a green dot on that because it's too new of a project, but it has it today. What else we got? Matic with a golden dot. Matic, what up? Bada bing, bada boom, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and put that one over on the green list. Why not? We got CRV. CRV actually has a red monthly, but again, it counters that, right? We want to be buying as long as we're in the bottom golden zone. So if you have the red monthly, just use a tight stop right there at 40 on CRV. Same thing we talked about with XLM. Just make sure it holds 25. CRV, we got a daily on XLM. So XLM, again, if this price goes up, if XLM can pump and hold on to 25, this red monthly dot will fade. Again, there is 30 days in March. 30 days in March. So if price goes up, this dot is going to fade away. I see some of you guys asking me, hey, a dot was called out over here in the alert section, but I don't see it on my chart. Well, if a dot gets called out at the beginning of the day, right, for example, like XLM here, see it's got a green dot on the daily, but it goes away, that means the price went down. That means it went the other way, and the dot can fade. So the dot is not confirmed until the candle closes. So the candle closes every day for crypto at 4 p.m. Pacific time. 4 p.m. Pacific time, these candles close. So if XLM closes and 4 p.m. comes around tomorrow and we're sitting at the same price or higher, that dot is confirmed. It cannot be taken away from the chart. Okay, it's there forever. Okay, so if it goes down though and we break 25, that's going to go away. Right? That's going to go away. So you guys got to keep that in mind. Every day we get new crypto candles at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And then at the end of the month, we'll get a new monthly candle. Okay, so XLM, again, I still like it above 25. It has to hold 25, though. If we can hold on to 25 and get a move up, guys, if we have a green weekend, retail's going to pile back in. All the bears are going to crap themselves, and we're going to just go on an astronomical freaking flight to Mars, as Elon Musk would say. Good stuff. Good stuff, baby. Yes, sir. We're in the billing. And we're going to be live again on Monday, 4 p.m. I'm just, like I said, I'm on the road. My wife had a doctor's appointment. I ended up going with her. It was 3 hours away. So, yeah, that's why there was no live stream today. So, 20 cents on Algorand. Again, that one had the red monthly popping off there. But again, as long as we can have a green March, these monthly dots are going to fade away. They're going to go bye-bye. They're not going to exist, okay, because we got 30 days to pump the price. And based on the daily, we're very oversold right now, which tells me we're going to have a move higher in March. We're going to see higher prices in March. Okay, so 20 cents, it looks good, right? 20 cents on Algorand looks fine. Pepe, again, I'd be buying Pepe down here. If you're excited to buy Pepe up here, you should be excited to buy it down here. It's another meme coin. I don't care too much for it, but it is showing a green dot down there in the golden zone. What else we got? And then, of course, the Bitcoin showing a green dot here as well. So all you people who are shorting, good luck to you. You should have been shorting up here. Okay, a little too late to short. I'm not saying we can't go lower. I'm not saying 78 can't break and we go all the way down to 55. Anything is in the cards at this point, okay? But based on the chart right now, we are extremely, extremely oversold, okay? You want to short up here, okay? This is the deepest the wave has been on Bitcoin. You see the blue wave I'm talking about? The deepest it's been, what is it, sitting right there? So it wasn't even that deep right there. The deepest it's been since back here in 2023 of August right now, guys. 2023, okay, at $25,000. That is the deepest it's been. Okay, zoom way out of the chart. Again, it wasn't that deep right here. Okay, I've got my cursor on. It was at negative 91. Negative 91 was right here in August of 2023. That was 2 years ago. We haven't been this oversold in 2 freaking years. Okay, and you guys want to short. Some of you, not all of you. Hopefully not any of you watching this video, okay? Because, again, time to short is up here. Time to short is not after a 25% pullback. You're too late for the party. Okay, and again, we're not day traders. We're swing traders 1 to 6 months out, if you guys didn't know. Here's near token also. Nice signal there. Beautiful, beautiful signal. Beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Here's AERO. That one's got a green dot as well. Again, I think they have some BlackRock involvement. That is AERO Finance. Again, time to sell, time to buy. ICP, again, green dot looking good. Chainlink has another green dot showing up today, so I like Chainlink as long as it can hold on to that $13 level. I believe the monthly is showing red now as well and actually went down below that 9 EMA, so 13 is going to be a big level. Again, I'm long forever. Again, it's not what are we buying, it's why are we buying it. Okay, Chainlink is, in my opinion, one of the most fundamentally bullish projects. That's why I'm willing to hold it for however long it takes to get back up to here, because I know it will bounce back up there. It's a top 10 crypto, super bullish fundamentals. Literally everybody integrates with them, so they're never going anywhere. But I like it, and it bounced right there at 13. We'll see if that price action can continue. I like the green dot here today. What is that? Chainlink. I'm going to call that one out as well. We got Chainlink right there. We got Doge. We got Doge. And again, monthly on Link. So keep that in mind. It does have a monthly dot, but it does have a green dot on the daily. So again, if March is up, if March goes up, that dot is going to fade away. It's not going to exist by the end of March if we have a move higher here. If we can reclaim like 16, I'm going to get really, really bullish on Chainlink. Here's Doge. Again, we called that one out. Looks good. Total 3. So we've been talking a lot about Total 3 here. A lot about Total 3. This is the total market cap of cryptocurrency minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if I zoom out of my chart here, you'll see that. Okay, total market cap of crypto excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is like all the altcoins put together, and you're seeing it right here with the green dot on Total 3. And, I mean, folks, the wave is way down here right now, dude. I think alts are going to skyrocket, dude. I think it's coming. Okay, we've been patient. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and we've just been getting stalled, manipulated. The real move is coming. The real move is coming. Okay, this is going to look like a little dinky spot on the chart, just like it was back here pretty soon. I guarantee it, folks. 740. I can't guarantee anything, and I'm not a financial advisor, right? Read the disclaimer over here, okay? Not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Blah blah blah. It's all right there, okay? I'm just a guy on YouTube who likes to look at charts, okay? And that's got a green dot right there showing up, and that is very bullish for altcoins. And AVAX even has a green dot down here. AVAX looking good. Let's call that one out over there. And again, guys, these are my hand-picked alerts over here in the Overkill alert section. Overkill trades are the trades I actually take. I'm really short on cash right now. I am fully invested in my positions at the moment. Again, I've been expecting a move higher. I mean, XRP don't look too hot here with a red dot. But XRP just looks expensive, right? It's way up here. I'd rather buy names way down here. Everyone's in love with XRP. Everyone, oh my God, XRP. Okay, we should have been selling XRP up here at 730. Total, even the total market cap of crypto has a green dot on the daily today as well. So that is bullish. I don't like the Bitcoin dominance having a green dot, but it looks like it faded away. That is bullish here for USDC.D. Okay, so this is the dominance chart of USD coin. USD coin is the stable coin. So when this is going up, that means people are putting their money into stable coins, right? Smart money's putting their money into stable coins when this thing's going up. When it's going down, people are taking their money out of stable coins and putting it back into the market, AE, altcoins, Bitcoin, etc. Right? When they're selling stables, they're buying something else. And when they're selling altcoins and Bitcoin, they're putting it into stables. So when this goes up, the market goes down. When this goes down, the market goes up. So market's going up, market's going up, market's going up, market's going up. Where did it top out last time? Right on that red line. Where does it look like it's topping out right now? Right there on that red line. So that's actually very bullish. Anything else over here notable? AVE, it's just not deep enough for me, dude. Not deep enough. Not deep enough. It needs to hold on to 175. Bitcoin we covered, and everything else we pretty much covered. So that's it for the alerts and the watch list for next week, guys. I just called all those out over here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back live on Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Again, we're live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I apologize for the no live today. I just had some life stuff I had to take care of. So we'll see you guys on Monday for some chart requests. Chart requests will be closed over the weekend, but they will open back up on Monday. So on Monday, get your guys' requests over here. If I missed your name today, and I will be covering your guys' chart request. Then on Monday, you guys can always watch the replay of the live streams and these videos over here in the latest tab. These are all the videos that we've dropped here for the last week or two. So if you guys want to go over there, again, we got a free trading course over here inside the Discord. And again, if you guys don't have the trading indicator, that is everything we talked about today, the fib levels, the red and green dots, all the tools that we use today. You guys can click on this link right here. Takes a couple of clicks and your screen will look exactly like mine inside a trading view. If you guys have any questions or need support with that, my email is right there, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. I just want to welcome all the new people to the Discord over the last week, all the new recruits, all the new members over here inside of the Discord. We do have a membership. The Discord is free to join, but when you do become a member, we have about 1,500 investors over here who are all like-minded and share ideas. You could join for as little as $4 a month to get the trade alerts, the watch list, the advanced analysis, the chart requests, the 24/7 trade support, member chat giveaways, and more. We do have a 50 XRP giveaway going on right now that ends in 3 days. We just had a winner. DJ won the 50 XRP from the other day. If we can get this video to 100 likes, I will give away another 100 XRP to somebody down inside the comments section of this video. So make sure you drop a comment on this video if you guys want to enter for that. And we need to get to 100 likes. That's going to have to be by Monday in order for that to work. So drop a comment, drop a like, and I'll do a 100 XRP giveaway. If we can get this video up there. Again, if you haven't entered for that giveaway, just come over here and click on this emoji right here, and you guys will be entered. That will be on Monday, March 3rd. So we'll be able to see that who won their live on Monday. So we'll see you guys 4 p.m. for the live on Monday. If you guys need anything, hit me up over here in the Discord, or feel free to shoot me an email. One more thing, guys, I will never add you as a friend or send you a DM asking for money or cryptocurrency. No real influencer will ever do that to you. So just beware of scammers. Understand that no real influencer that you guys follow on social media will ever DM you asking for money or cryptocurrency simply because they don't have the time. I don't have the time to sit here and send people DMs and try to scam them. Okay, that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I would do. And that's not what a lot of other influencers, pretty much 99% of them, probably won't be doing. So if you get a friend request from somebody called Overkill or Overkill Trading, they are a scammer. I will never add you as a friend or DM you asking for money or cryptocurrency. If you guys need help or have questions about anything, my email's right there under the server rules at overkillinvesting.club. And you can always talk to me over here inside of the chat as well. So with that being said, guys, God bless you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.